Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News.
July 27th, 5 o'clock America, New York. Germany counts on chilled gas to keep warm over winter. As Russia squeezes the flow of natural gas, German officials are urgently turning toward an option they had earlier disregarded: liquefied natural gas.
New York Times World News.
July 27th, 5 o'clock America, New York. For Hong Kong's Beijing-Backed officials, Xi's all that. The city's leaders are rushing to embrace Xi Jinping, China's leader, a performance of devotion that is a jarring shift for Hong Kong's once rambunctious political culture. Books by Xi Jinping, China's strongman leader, displayed at Hong Kong's annual book fair this month. Time:
July 27th, 5 o'clock America, New York. Kansas abortion vote offers first test of new post-Roe battleground, state constitutions. As the heat index topped 100 degrees in Johnson County on Saturday, dozens of canvassers fanned out over affluent suburbs to knock on strangers' doors and talk about an emotional, fraught, and, in many cases, very personal issue: the Kansas Constitution.
RT World News.
July 27th, 4:49 America, New York. When you look at who is about to replace Boris Johnson, you realize he was a true leader, and that got him deposed. The Tory leadership candidates are a confederacy of dunces united to tear Johnson down at the behest of global elites.
Mirror World News.
July 27th, 4:08 America, New York. Newlywed, beaten to death on Fiji honeymoon, was so injured her body had to be cremated. Christay Chen, a 36-year-old pharmacist, was cremated in Fiji with her ashes taken back home due to the nature of her injuries, said a lawyer representing her parents.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines. Sky News. July 27th, 4:05 America, New York. Buzz Aldrin's iconic moon jacket becomes most valuable American artifact ever sold. The jacket worn by Buzz Aldrin on his first mission to the moon in 1969 has been sold for more than £2 million, becoming the most valuable American artifact ever sold at auction. U.S. astronaut Edwin and Amp. Number 34. Buzz and Amp. Number 34. Aldrin during the lunar landing mission in 1969.
RT World News. July 27th, 3:41 America, New York. Boris Johnson tipped for NATO job, reports. The outgoing UK Prime Minister could replace Jens Stoltenberg as Secretary-General of the alliance next year. The Telegraph says senior members of the Conservative Party are backing the prospect of outgoing British Prime Minister Boris Johnson becoming the next NATO Secretary-General, the Telegraph has reported.
Washington Post World.
July 27th, 3:26 America, New York. Ukraine live briefing. Griner to testify in Moscow. Ukraine hits Russian supply link in Kherson. WNBA player Brittany Griner will face cross-examination. Russia plans to quit the International Space Station.
Mirror World News.
July 27th, 3:20 America, New York. British woman plunges 100 feet to her death from mountain in front of husband. This is not the first time someone has died while hiking along the treacherous hiking path. Last week a 55-year-old Italian tourist died when he lost his grip and plunged 130 feet to his death.
Time:
July 27th, 3:01 America, New York. Netflix's Uncoupled is a gay rom-com stuck in the Sex and the City era. One of the oldest criticisms of the Sex and City franchise is that it isn't really about women. Some viewers, citing the four central characters' promiscuity and frank talk about their casual hookups, have concluded that they're secretly avatars for gay men like creator Darren Star and executive producer Michael Patrick King.
BBC News World. July 27th, 2:49 America, New York. Japan monkeys, member of gang terrorizing locals caught and killed. Officials say they have caught and killed one of a gang of monkeys responsible for injuring 50 people.
RT World News. July 27th, 1:06 America, New York. Baltic states seeking to buy U.S. rocket systems sent to Ukraine, media. Latvia has reportedly joined a series of regional allies looking to procure the HIMARS rocket platform.
BBC News World.
July 27th, 1:03 America, New York. Capitol riots. Prosecutors probe Trump role in election challenge, report. Federal officials reportedly question witnesses about the former president's actions, U.S. media says.
BBC News World.
July 27, 026 America New York, Bihar. Lightning strikes kill 20 in Indian state. More thunderstorm with lightning is forecast in the state of Bihar for Wednesday and Thursday.
Washington Post World, July 27, 007 America New York. Argentines yearn for Evita, 70 years after her death. Argentines have gathered to mourn iconic Argentine leader María Eva Duarte de Perón, 70 years after her death.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
July 26, 2342 America New York, Seattle to be sanctuary city for abortion providers, patients. The Seattle City Council voted Tuesday to make the city a sanctuary for abortion providers and patients, meaning Seattle police will not cooperate in arrests or investigations related to abortion bans in other states.
Mirror World News. July 26, 2259 America New York, captive woman, raped over 6 days saved after secret notes are discovered. A resident from a neighboring property contacted police after finding 2 handwritten notes passed surreptitiously through a window in the Spanish city of Pontevedra, say reports.